Hola, estudiantes. It's Mrs. Santiago here, and today we're going to take the notes for the review of DOPs, or direct object pronouns. I'm in your OneNote, Chapter 10, and the page is called Review of DOPs and People. I'm going to eliminate the table of contents and make the notes page larger. Let's start right out with taking the notes. DOP, what does it stand for? So the DOP is the direct object pronoun. Just to review, the direct object pronouns are either placed before the conjugated verb or attached to the end of an infinitive verb. Now remember, the infinitive verbs are the verbs that end in AR, ER, or IR. DOPs take the place of the thing or person that receives the action. We use 4 DOPs to talk about things. We use lo and la, los, and las. Okay, remember, think about the definite articles. That's what helps you determine the DOP. Okay, the only one that changes is L becomes lo. So lo and la both mean it, and los and las are them. Okay, you'll note that there's a chart to the side as well. Okay, let's take a look. We're making our own chart. So if you want to say they include me, right, this will actually be me, and it'll be me. 2 will be te. 1 thing, cosa, thing. A cosa is a thing. 1 thing, right, it could be a lo or a la. Okay, but now we have to remember, el, ella, usted are also going to be added in as los or las, and it depends on the gender of the person. So el, lo, ella, la. Maria, la. Jose, lo. It just depends on who we're talking about. Nosotros, nos. Vosotros, vos, even though we won't be using it. And then ellos, ellas, ustedes, or 2 or more things would be los. Oops, let me switch colors so you can see it on the blue. Okay, los or las. Again, ellos would be los and ellas would be las, right? Them. So really now we've got, this could be it, him, her, or you formal. Now, los or las could be them, okay, group of people, or a group of things. Let's take a look at that chart. Okay, so direct object pronouns, they're the what you verb, so it's the thing. So the general formula would be the subject of the sentence plus the DOP plus the verb or verbs. When the object is a thing, it's lo or la, los or las. When the object is a person or people, me, te, nos, os, that all makes sense, right? Me, you, us. Then it's also lo becomes him or her or you formal, la is her or you formal, los is them or you all, and las is them or you all. Okay. Direct object pronouns get attached after the verbs that end in an R, after an ing form, or after the affirmative commands. Let's look at the example. Yo como el pastel. I eat the cake. Okay. Now I want to say I eat it. El pastel, because of the L, becomes lo, and we shift it to before the conjugated verb. It looks like you're saying I, it, eat, right? Really, it's I eat it. Okay, now we have some practice. I'll do the first one with you. Okay, vamos a practicar. Let's practice. She called me For the flight information, change the underlined red word into the DOP. She called me for the flight information. Ella me llamó para la información del vuelo. Okay, so uno, dos, tres. We're getting the English and we're just practicing with the people. Cuatro and cinco are a review, so you have to think the underlined word in Spanish becomes the DOP. If you have any questions, please let me know. Gracias.